Oh, sweet. It's the mailman lady person with my Agena package. Thank you so much. I'm sure this is going to be great. Hey everyone, it's an Astro Venture First. My first unboxing. Rain? Of course there's rain. There's always rain. Curse? Wonder what that could be. Stop. Oh my gosh, it's almost like they're foreshadowing something. Look at that, ASI2600MC Pro. And this should be approximately 1,500 stars. Okay, I don't know what that is. The mount has been polar aligned and then sent to NGC 7000, which is about 45 degrees up in the east sky. As you can see, the scope is pointing almost up. Now I'm sending it back to home. Well, as you can see, I've had quite the adventure. So why am I making this video? Well, the reason why I'm making this video is because you know, you deal with companies and when everything goes great, everything is great. But the question is, the real test of a company's mettle is when things don't go right. And I was originally using my ASIAIR Pro with my ASI2600MC Pro space camera, and everything was great. I ordered the ASI2600MC Pro from Agena Astro. Love the company. They've always been quick with getting everything out, and they've always had great prices. So, although they have nothing to do with this video, I'm just saying they've been great. So, when I first ran into problems with connecting my 2600, I couldn't get my polar alignment to work. It would see stars for the initial image, and after that, that grayed out screen you saw with the green and the bars and everything, that's what would happen from then on. Agena helped me with doing some troubleshooting. We were not able to figure it out, but A+ on Agena's part. They kept following up with me. They were working with me. We were troubleshooting. And then they initiated contacting ZWO for me. Outstanding, A+ for Agena. Then ZWO contacted me, and Agena had forwarded all of the information. I started working with them, trying to problem solve. Do we have an equipment issue or do we have a compatibility issue? We went through a lot of steps. Again, hats off to ZWO, and I would, at this point, give them an A+. They helped me figure it out. We figured out there was a compatibility issue going on with my 2600 and my ASIAIR. And along the way, I've learned a lot with testing my equipment out. From there, when I was sitting down after I had used ASI Studio to figure out that the camera was fine, compatibility issue with the ASIAIR, I was sitting down at like 2 o'clock in the morning, my time, writing an email to ZWO to let them know, apparently, camera's good, compatibility issue. ZWO had already said our next step would be to figure out what that compatibility issue was. Well, at that same time, on July 29th, ZWO drops an update for the ASIAIR. And so I decided, you know what? Let's go ahead and update the ASIAIR, because clearly we've determined through the testing that they've guided me on, it's a compatibility issue and not a camera issue. I then did the update, got out there 3 o'clock in the morning after getting everything updated, tested it out. The camera worked. It worked repeatedly. And unfortunately, the clouds rolled in. And that's been a bit of a problem because right now Utah is in its kind of quasi-monsoonal season. Mostly clouds, very little rain. But it ended up clouding me out. I couldn't test it any further, so I had to wait. The next day, which happened to be yesterday, on the, let me see, today's the 31st, so the 30th, I was able to get out there. I polar aligned, set it to NGC 7000, the North American Nebula, and you saw in the video it was pointing nearly, overhead at the zenith, and then sending it off to home. It took off to the west, and I stopped it, but the one time I did let it go the rest of the way, and it basically went horizontal, pointing off to the west. Repeated this 7 different times, trying different things. Unfortunately, got the same result consistently every single time. So I emailed ZWO, and they have followed up with me. And again, so I would say this is like stage 2, A+ to ZWO, because now we have the camera working, but the firmware, and I sent them the video that showed them what was going on. They're going to work with me now so we can figure out what's going on there. So, as I said, the real metal of a company is when things are not going well. My entire experience with Agena Astro, A+, outstanding. ZWO thought we had this wrapped up, A+ on stage 1 or step 1. Then we had the the AM3 mount go crazy after that July 29th update, and now I'm working with them again, continuing to, in my opinion, earn an A+. So I'll keep you updated as to how this goes, but I just wanted to share with you, and I would love to see in the comments below any experiences that you've had with companies, good, bad, companies that you really want to recommend and kind of say that, yeah, these guys took care of me. Both Agena and ZWO have nothing to do with this video. This is just me telling you my experience when everything has seemingly gone wrong. So please tell me your stories below in the comments. If you like what you're seeing here, consider liking, subscribing, ringing the bell, and sharing the video. And hopefully the next time I revisit this, I will be able to tell you that everything is wonderful and exactly what it was that I ended up doing with ZWO to solve this problem. But A+ to both companies. So until next time, I wish you clear skies and uneventful nights.